Well, good morning, everyone. Let's round out the week in Psalm 11, if you will. My hope is that this will be an encouragement to you, especially with Sunday being the next day, what we should do in the event of trouble. Who's going to be able to handle this? What will we do when things just aren't going right? Well, David gives us really the only solution. And so I'm going to read to you Psalm 11. He's going to start off with a reciting of how crazy the times are and how difficult the enemies are. And then he's going to give the solution. And so I hope that you see this solution. I'll comment a little bit more after I read, excuse me. Verse number 1, it says, In the Lord put I my trust. How say ye to my soul, flee as a bird to your mountain? For lo, the wicked bend their bow, they make ready their arrow upon the string, that they may privily shoot at the upright in heart. If the foundations be destroyed, what can the righteous do? And so it sounds like he's in despair and he has no answer, but the other half of the psalm is the answer. And so watch what happens in verse number 4. The Lord is in his holy temple. The Lord's throne is in heaven. His eyes behold, his eyelids try the children of men. The Lord trieth the righteous, but the wicked and him that loveth violence, his soul hateth. Upon the wicked he shall rain snares, fire, and brimstone, and a horrible tempest. This shall be the portion of their cup. For the righteous Lord loveth righteousness, and his countenance doth behold the upright. And so I don't know if you catch it there. It's time to learn how to be upright. It's time to learn how to behave as the righteous. It's time to congregate where God calls us to congregate for worship. And a part of that worship is listening to God's word and let it penetrate our hearts and change us into his likeness. His eyes are on those who are walking in his ways and uplifting his ways and honoring him for the grandeur of who he is. The Lord's in his temple. He's watching over us. He's the place we turn. Unfortunately, a lot of people tend to eliminate their contact with the Lord and his word in times of trouble instead of increasing it or instead of looking to it. And I want to encourage you, each day has enough trouble of its own. And so we need to be in God's word every day. But God has asked us to isolate one day and worship him. And so I want to encourage you tomorrow morning, 10:15 a.m. If you're not ready yet, tune in. If you're ready, come to the house of God and let's worship the Lord together. I hope that this has been a help to you. God's eyes are on the righteous. And so I want to encourage you to live by his pattern of living, and you will see the blessings of the Lord flow into your life. Have a great day.